This is questions 1, 5, 11, 13 and 17 from exercise 1.14 in Project Maths 3A. We have to express each of these with a single index. So what we're going to look at here is, this is all just applications of the indices rules. If we looked at question 1, we have 2 to the power of 3 times 2 to the power of 4, which is going to require the use of our multiplication rule, which means that we're going to write down our base, which is 2. And then we're just going to add the powers together. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 3 plus 4. So it's just going to be 2 to the power of 7. So that's it for question 1. For question 5, we have 3 to the power of 7 over 3 to the power of 5, which is going to require the use of our division rule. And the division rule would say that we're going to write 3 to the power of, and it's 7 minus 5. The top power minus the bottom power. And thus it's going to be equal to 3 to the power of 2. So that's that for question 5. For question 11, we have in brackets the square root of 5 and then all to the power of 4. Well, that's going to require a little bit of rewriting before we go on from here, because the square root of 5 is 5 to the power of a half. And now we put our 4 on the outside. So that requires us to remember our fractional power rule. And now we've got to use our power to a power rule, which says that we would multiply the powers. So this becomes 5 to the power of, and it's 1 half times 4, which is 4 halves. But 4 halves is just 2, so we just end up with 5 to the power of 2 for question 11. For question 13, we've got 2 to the power of 2 over the square root of 2. So that's going to be 2 to the power of 2 over 2 to the power of a half, if we remember our fractional power rules. And now we're going to use our division rule to solve this. So it's going to be 2 to the power of 2 minus 1 half, which is going to be equal to 2 to the power of 1 1/2, which is 2 to the power of 3 over 2. Like that. And then for 17, for our last one here, we have fractional powers. But that's not too big a deal because we've got a multiplication in between, so we're going to use the multiplication rule first. So we're going to get a to the power of, and we're going to add these up. So it's going to be 2/3 plus 4/3. So this is going to be the power of 6/3. But 6/3 is just 2, so we actually just end up with a to the power of 2, like that. And that is that.